Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, I'm back in the mechanical bull, the F-14, and we're going to be fighting an F-18 Hornet here today. Now, the last time we flew the F-14 against the Mirage, I was a little harsh on her, and as I stated in that video, you really do have to create a relationship with the F-14 and tame the beast. And only when you tame the beast and you build that relationship can you be successful in the F-14. So, I took her out to dinner, and we had a discussion. There's the merge. And I think we patched things up, and we're here today to fight this Hornet. And I'm hoping that it goes well. And so here we are. We're in the merge. I'm going for the vertical. I find the vertical works very well against Hornets just because you have such a superior thrust-to-weight ratio against them. It kind of leaves them without options. Now, as we come down here, there is a possibility that he may try to point his nose and rip across the circle. So we're just going to go to the left a little bit and just get out of his nose. Make sure he can't take any shots as he goes across. Now, the F-18 Hornet here being flown by my buddy Longshot, who flew the Mirage for us last time. And he did a really good job that time. The fight for the Hornet is going to be similar to the Mirage. He's going to try to force one-circle fights, as he should. If he tries to rate fight the Tomcat, he will lose. So these are all things for him to avoid. I need to try to force a rate fight, but it'll be difficult if the Hornet doesn't want to do one. Also, maintaining visual on the F-18 a little bit easier than the Mirage, but still pretty difficult. And I'm getting much better performance out of the F-14. I think it's slowly coming back to me. You know, we're shaking the rust off it. I hadn't flown it in something like, I don't know, months. I think 3, 4, 5 months. Maybe flew it once or twice. So it was pretty rusty. And it's coming off. The rust is shaking off. I'm rebuilding that relationship with her. And she's kind of cooperating for me here. We see this Hornet once again forcing that one-circle fight. And he's going to reverse here. I can one circle with him a little bit. It's not really a big deal. But as soon as I see that I'm losing the one circle... Oh. I didn't expect him to get rounds off there. Once I see that I'm losing the one circle, I'll simply just pitch into the vertical. And that should negate any threat that the Hornet poses to me. Given his energy state, obviously, right? You got to be careful with the Hornet's high AOA capabilities. Alright, he'll reverse that turn. There it is. He's just smarter than to try to rate fight me, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult, which I'm fine with. If he rate fought me, this fight would be over in 30 seconds, so at least he's smart enough to not do that. Almost had him there. Come on, girl. Ah. Alright, yeah, you see that? So I don't like how that one circle's going, so I'm just going to go for the vertical. And he's going to have trouble following that because he's so slow. We'll cut the throttle.
12 o'clock low.
And that was nice by him. I thought I could swoop down on top of him and take that victory.
1 o'clock high.
And now it's just a matter of... Oh! Thought I had him there. I could have sworn that I was going to rip him in half. And so once again he's trying to force that one circle. I'm using the vertical. Big no thank you to that. Alright, see the vertical fights, the Hornet does not do well against the Tomcat.
1 o'clock low.
Alright, nice and easy. Ah, shit. I lost visual there for a second. Classic Tomcat things. It's all good. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Almost hit him. God damn it. Alright, you know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to bleed his energy. Actually, he's pretty slow here. Maybe I can get the kill. Yeah, see, he's in a low energy state. This is perfect. Have some of this, bro. I gotta admit, the gun on the Tomcat is pretty satisfying. Alright, so round 2. It's slowly coming back to me a little bit, but there are a lot of things that are different about the Tomcat from way back in the day when I got used to flying it. I remember when it first came out, man, I just flew it for like a month straight. And I got killed in dogfights over and over and over again until I finally, you know, got the hang of the F-14. And then I kind of didn't use it for about a while there, so it's slowly coming back to me, but the flight model is a little bit different. It's just going to take a little bit of getting used to again. Heapler always improving the Tomcat, and we have the F-14A coming out pretty soon, November 18th, I believe. So that'll be a nice little addition to DCS World. Maybe an F-14B versus F-14A dogfight would be cool. Anyway, this Hornet here, he's constantly forcing that one circle, once again flown by Longshot, and a link to his channel will be in the video description below in the pinned comment, so check those out. And he is always a nuisance when I fly against him. He just won't stand still. And he's got a very good understanding of, you know, forcing the fight that he wants, the one circle, two circle. The only way I ever really can win this fight against the Hornet that understands the one circle, two circle thing is I gotta kill his energy, make him slow, and then I can kill him. You know, or, you know, force a critical mistake. Just dropped the nose there, didn't want him to shoot me. It's the one thing you got to be careful of with those high AOA fighters. As they rip across circles, they'll take snapshot opportunities. Take some nice little high aspect shots as they shoot by like that. You see that? Okay, so right there, I'm trying to lure him into a good position. I want him to feel like maybe he could get on my 6. And then once he starts, you know, you see that? That's the across the circle snapshot I'm talking about. Very dangerous. I'm trying to make him feel like maybe he's in a good position and lure him into a raid fight that I will absolutely decimate him in. But he went up a little bit. There he is. I see him. Yeah, he reversed it around. Alright, we're gonna transition into the vertical, I guess. I've been getting some performance drops in the Syria map. Some stutters. Let me know if you guys have had something similar. It's ever since the last update. Every other map works fine. Syria's just giving me some problems. You see that little frame drop there? I don't know what that's about. Alright, there he is. He's going to the left here. Rudder left.
12 o'clock.
And he'll reverse the turn here if I know him. He's trying to. He's in a low energy state actually. This could be a good opportunity. Nope.
2 o'clock.
Alright, come on girl, work with me. We talked about this.
He's under 12.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Now we're talking.
12 o'clock.
Alright. Yeah, he is not looking good. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that never gets old. That's my favorite feeling ever. Alright guys, let's do our quick little Tacview review here. We got my buddy Longshot in the blue Hornet, me in the red F-14. There's the Mirage. And I'm going to take it into the vertical. Let's speed this up a little bit. All right. So you see here, as soon as I get him into the vertical fight, I start to win it. You can just see how the Tomcat doesn't have the energy the Hornet doesn't have the energy required to climb with the Tomcat, just such a significant thrust to weight ratio that basically whenever I take the fight into the vertical, I can control it, right? As you can see here. Now he's smart enough that he understands that you need to constantly maneuver in relation to your bandit. Anything he would have done here other than turn into me would have been a problem for him, right? Only by turning into your bandit can you create BFM problems for him, and he won't be able to kill you. So as I come down, had he turned this way, I would have been on his 6. If he had gone up, I could have just continued the circle and killed him. If he had gone down, I could have just reversed. Basically, I would have been behind him no matter what he did, except what he does is turn into me, which creates the problem, right? So you always want to turn into your bandit. Turn those labels back on. There it is. You see that? Nice little move. And then notice the reversal of the turn to force the one circle right back in, constantly creating problems. And so you see right here, as he forces, I don't want to call it an overshoot, but you know, because he's got such a tight circle, I basically have to go around the circle, and I'm like, all right, you know what, if you're going to play this slow speed AOA game with me, I'm just going to use the vertical, right? Which is what I start doing. And you can see how I basically bring it right back around and actually almost end up with a shot right there. And he gets nice shots off there. You got to be careful with those Hornets, man. They'll surprise you. That's the thing. Like the Hornet's ability to just point its nose, a lot of times it catches you off guard. You just don't expect them to be able to point the nose like that. And so right here, this is a good let's get rid of some of that right there. Get rid of the labels. So here, a little bit more right here. Okay, so I'm coming around the circle this way, right? And he is technically going this way. If he continues this turn, he ends up in a rate fight, and a rate fight that I will win, right? The Tomcat can rate a little bit better. I've seen the Tomcat pull 26 degrees a second. Not really sustained. I think sustained it can do 24-ish. The Hornet, on the other hand, sustain of, I believe, 21, 22 at most, and that's about it, which means I'm almost 2 degrees a second faster. And 2 degrees a second through a circle is a very large advantage, right? So so what he needs to do is not do that. So what does he do? He's got to reverse that turn like that, right? That is what he wants to do. That forces the one circle fight, and that's what the Hornet's good at. And so let's bump those lines back up a little bit, and let's go put the labels back on. And right there, you see that there's the turn reversal. A little bit late, only just because, you know, he takes his time committing to the one circle. Like you see, really the turn, if he wants to force the one circle, the turn reversal should be initiated here, so that when I cross here, he's already halfway through the circle and he can end up like this, right? But because it's a late turn reversal, he actually shoots out to about here and then reverses, which is better than nothing, but he could have been in a much more advantageous position. There's the late turn reversal, you see that? And that's really what allows me to pull in behind him. Also, let's see what his speed is through that turn. 273. Yeah, it's just the fact that it was a late reversal creates a circle that allows me to come in behind. And notice how I'm instantly losing those one circles and not just going to the vertical, right? Once again, turns into the bandit in the dive to survive the dive. So good for him. Want the turn reversal there. once again into the vertical, right? Like, I'm just not going to play this game with you, bro. And so at this point, you can see he's starting to lose a little bit of that energy. And it's just this constant, you know, he's trying to get a snapshot opportunity. I almost got him there into the vertical. He just can't follow me into the vertical. So exploit it, you know, use it. It's annoying to him. Why not just keep doing it? And right here is where he's sitting at, you know, true air speed of 253. Nice slow target. And there's the kill. That's all she wrote. Alright guys, so that's going to be the Tacview review for today. Thank you for watching. Big thank you to Longshot for helping out with this video. Definitely check out his channel, link in the video description and the pinned comment below. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.